Well, hello there, YouTube. Whoa! Damn, this thing's spunky. My pockets are unzipped and just rushing cold air in. Wow, it is not as warm out here as I thought it was. Ooh, it is cold. It's 69 degrees in the shop. Guess I should have looked at the temperature first. But anyway, I'm swinging over to the Columbia Harley-Davidson. Wow, this thing feels like, God, it's been a while since I rode this F3. Oh man, woo, this is nice. Holy moly. But anyway, I'm whiz over to Columbia and buy the what they call the soft lowers. It's these kind of like zip-on shields that go over your engine guards, and it makes your bike without lower fairings appear to have lower fairings. They have them in stock. I have a couple of sets, and I returned the RTS Special Series today. Took it on its final voyage, and I thought, well, I'm gonna dig this thing out of the corner, and I'm gonna ride it to the Harley shop instead of the RT. And which, by the way, I called the guy that wants the RT, and he's gonna show up first part of the week and take her away as long as all the deal works out right, and they will. I mean, we're very good at making things work. So he'll be the proud new owner of my 2015 RTS demo here next week sometime. And he's got a 2012 RT Limited that literally looks like brand new. I don't know how he keeps that thing that clean. I thought I was pretty anal about keeping stuff clean, but it's crazy. I mean, this bike is like brand new. But God, this thing is so nice. It's amazing how different this feels. It just feels like it wants to absolutely unleash and go buck wily. You gotta be careful on these things. That throttle is just sitting there like itching the palm of your hand, say, give me more, give me more. You'll get yourself in trouble in a hurry on this thing. But anyway, I'm gonna get those lowers because tomorrow I'm gonna ride the Street Glide to work. And I pray it's not all foggy and nasty, because that just wipes that thing out. I did ride it in the fog last week sometime, or maybe that was a week before, I don't recall. And man, there must have been mud in the fog, because that thing made such a mess. So it actually needs a bath again already anyhow, so I guess it won't be the end of the world if I get it dirty. But irregardless, I'll ride it tomorrow, unless for some reason the weather does some sudden unexpected change, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow, but the chance of rain isn't until Saturday. And the nice thing is, the chance of rain on Saturday, the percentage keeps dropping. I mean, it was up to like 60% or 70% or something like that, and now it's down to 20% for Saturday. So I might be able to get a ride in here over the weekend, hopefully. Oh man, this thing just got boodles of power. That looks like a stator sitting right there. Nope, just a Mitsubishi. They got those little gray Impalas that they just look like they're stuck on the side of the road, and they'll get you. Sorry, I keep wiping the screen. There's nothing in front of me. This thing's a bug collector, and bugs are hitting my face shield, so I want to keep checking. So I thought I would just kind of scoot you guys along here and take you over there, but I think I might get kind of stuck in at some traffic lights here, and so I may just bail out and come back on as I'm pulling in. This is the dealership that fixed my Road King. You remember, it was just like within a week before I took off for the Utah trip. I was flashing the ECM and mistakenly thought I was sending a Sportster map. I kind of, something flashed on the screen, and the map or whatever, I go, oh my god, I'm sending a Sportster map. And well, nothing had sent. I did, you know, I loaded it, and then I'm thinking that's not the right one. Well, nothing had sent yet. There was no communication going on, so I thought. So the big no-no is to not shut anything off during a flash. Well, nothing had moved yet, so I thought I was safe, and I couldn't get the program to back out. So I reached up, turned the key off on the Road King, and kicked out of the program and went back in it. Turned the bike back on. Oh, it was communicating. It hadn't sent the map, but it was communicating, and it bricked my ECM. But anyway, this is the dealership that brought her back to life. They were able to flash a stock map back to it, and it could have damaged the ECM, but what it did essentially was erase the VIN number from the ECM. And the way that Screaming Eagle tuner works, it if you erase the VIN number, the ECM or the VCI, the Screaming Eagle VCI, no longer communicates with it because it's married to one VIN number. Well, suddenly the VIN number's gone, and it's going, you know, we can't connect. So anyway, I didn't know what they were going to charge me for this thing. I know an ECM was about 800 bucks online, or maybe it was cheaper than online. That was retail on it. I don't know. I was fully prepared to do an overnight order of a ECM for the Road King. So whatever these guys charged, you know, was going to be cheaper than buying a new ECM. And me and the service manager sat there and BS'd about Kawasaki KLRs of all things. We talked about Harleys, of course, obviously, but he I must have sparked something in his head that pushed him over the edge, because literally days later he traded in a Road Glide that he had, traded it in on a KLR 650. I need to be on Highway 99. I'm on 134th now, but I think this thing veers over. Should be on the right track. You know, it's funny, for years I work here in Vancouver, and I don't know where anything's at. I literally don't know anything. They go, oh yeah, back over where, you know, near the what-you-call-it store, and I'm going, dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. Ooh, look at the pretty colors in the trees, though. But I think this thing swirls around and becomes 99. It doesn't take long to get here. But I may have to stop and boot you up in my phone here. Please don't tell me you need Yeah, that was pretty stupid. That little red car just about got taken out. Crazy idiots. I hope that scared the hell out of him, because that was pretty stupid. There was not enough room for that maneuver. But anyway, this thing 2565 is the miles on it. And this isn't my demo, it was the owner's demo, but I think he only rode it once or twice. I've been the one riding it other than that. So it's almost been like my half demo or something. But I've taken you guys on some nice journeys on this thing. So the RT's spoken for, but this one's not. And you guys interested in a cool F3-S? here you are. There's I know there's some kind of incentive for buying the demo, and at this mileage, it's almost due for its first service, so we can get that knocked out for you. But you go, oh, come on. If you guys are interested in this thing, come take her for a spin. Make this thing your own. It's got that Akrapovic exhaust on it that, man, that thing works good. Works crazy good. Now I turn, I think this is my sign right here. Yeah, I see the Harley sign. This right before us will be the Harley shop. I'll probably get all kinds of crazy looks for pulling up on a Spyder, right? They'll get over it. Alright, I'm gonna bust in here, grab me some soft lures for my street glide, and head back to work and finish up on the Spyder I was working on. So I appreciate you guys hanging around, but I'm serious. Gonna take this thing for a ride. Get a good deal on an F3. This thing will be awesome. Way cool. So anyway, I'll probably come on and say hey on the way back. So that's it for now. We'll see ya. Bye. There, YouTube, I am back. As usual with literally every I thought that was me for a second. I don't even have my siren turned on my Harley. I don't know why that would scare me. And the simple fact I'm not on the Harley. But yeah, see, very obvious when a Harley alarm goes off. What I was gonna say, you know, awesome service as always at a Harley shop. It's always so professional. I don't know what there is about it. It's just, I don't know if Harley just goes through special training or what the deal is, but you always just get the most professional service. And I absolutely love that. Oh dear Lord. I'm trying to get my sock up. I got these one pair of work pants that are, you know, waiting for the floods. I know it rains around here a lot, but this is ridiculous. Can I beat? No. God dang it. Holy crap. You've got to be kidding me. This thing needs a light at it. Come on, go, go, go. But I love that feeling when don't you hate when you walk up to a parts counter at an auto parts store or some roadside motorcycle shop and you got some kid back there that has no clue what's going on. You ask them for parts for your bike or car and they never even heard of it before, and you're going, really? How is this guy working here? Who hired this guy? So this is going to be a vlog of traffic lights. There's nothing worse than getting stuck at traffic lights and you got your camera running and you're dragging this thing on. Chuck's Produce. You kidding me? That big old thing is a grocery store? That's pretty crazy. It'd be really nice if I knew what the speed limit was on this road. I'm guessing somewhere around 35, 40. Nobody seems to be running up on me, and I don't appear to be leaving anyone behind me, so I should be somewhat safe. Any bugs on you here? But anyway, I left off before I went in there and And the guy was freaked out that I memorized he goes, how do you know that part number? I go, I just called you about it. He goes, yeah, but how do you remember that number? I said, don't ask. I got a freak thing about remembering numbers. Yeah, see. Oh, you know. Yeah, it was just because there's the bridge right there I came across. I did something stupid there. I don't know what. Oh well. We're heading back to work now. Putting a heat kit on a 2013. It's kind of crazy. This thing, it was traded in. And I don't know why I didn't notice that thing was a 13, but I don't know how many times I walked past that thing, and I should have realized it didn't have the little air scoops on it. But I just don't, maybe I didn't think it was a 13 or something. I have no idea. They're going, yeah, that thing's been sitting on the floor here for a little bit, and it has the heat kit bulletin on it. And as soon as I seen it, I go, geez, I've seen that thing out there. That's not free work, but it's, you know, there's a job sitting there waiting to be done. That's money in my pocket. So anyway, I need to get my butt back to work and get that finished up. And whatever else I can do. It is cold. Probably because I have no fairing whatsoever. It's showing at 69, but it feels a whole lot colder than that. This is au natural, just my body against the elements. There's a little kicker coming off of that dash. But the one amazing thing is, and I don't know if VRP did this on purpose, but the air coming off of this thing is so clean. There's no buffeting of any kind. And even when you're in a crazy headwind, you just feel pressure. There's no like rattling around. And you notice the helmet, you just hear just this nice, smooth, like I'm standing out in a breeze or something. It's a fantastic feeling. Now, if I was to go like across country with this thing or something, I would obviously put some kind of shield on it. Because, well, you know, the other thing too, for years and years and years, I never rode anything with any kind of fairing. And, you know, even the sport bikes, really, when you think about it, that's not much of a fairing on a sport bike. I mean, that thing is doing very little. It works to tuck in behind going down a straightaway. But as far as touring comfort, that's not doing anything for you. So, but anyway, riding on the bikes that I did for all those years with no shields, I was a very anti-shield kind of a guy. Now, I did on my CBX, when I took trips on it, I'd have a little small, basically like a large version of one of those fly screens like I used to have on my iron, just to take that pressure off of my chest. If you can take that pressure off, that makes for a much more comfortable trip. It just works on you for a while, but you get used to it. Your hands get used to it, your arms get used to it. You just get used to it, and you just bomb along. And everything is cool. And now it's dropping to 68. But I mean, like, I'm going 71 miles an hour, and this is very comfortable. And not much pressure, really. I could drive this thing all day long like this. But when you go on trips, you know how that is, you know. There'll be sections, inevitably, that you're fighting a horrendous headwind. And that's where this, you know, no fairing comes into play. Like in the summertime when I'd ride this thing back home, there's that northwest wind that's, you know, 20-30 miles an hour. That's just this sustained wind. So, you know, you figure you're going 70 miles an hour, you feel like you're going 100 miles an hour. That's what the effect on you is. So in those situations, you definitely need a fairing. But like here with, I mean, literally, look at the trees, they're not even moving. I mean, there's no wind out here at all. So going 70 miles an hour, and it feels like 70 miles an hour. And one of the things that's really dangerous, but you can tuck in behind somebody and catch this Jeep's draft. There's my windshield right there. But dangerous and pissing people off. The danger of tailgating somebody like that is you can't see what's in the road ahead of you. Very important on a motorcycle to see any kind of debris or obstacle that's in the road before you, because it could end you if you didn't. And man, I don't know how many times, you know, you're stuck in traffic and you have no choice but to kind of follow close. Well, a car will straddle something. They won't even flinch their, trajectory. But you're not riding exactly in their tire tracks, and next thing you know, you're squandering for your life to try to avoid a 4x6 that's sitting in the road that fell out of a tow truck or something, That's scary. There's nothing scarier than being behind a vehicle and all of a sudden some huge object he straddles and you're heading right for it and you're close enough to him, you do not have time to react. It's one of those, draw up and pray for the best, hope it doesn't take you down, and if it don't take you down, now you're wondering, ding my rims, what damage was done. I'm gonna take a ride here. There's a school bus I see up ahead of me. Come on, get that thing going. God, it's fun to ride this thing. Man, if I was a wealthy person, I'd have an RT. It'd be an RTS special series for sure. The Limited has too much chrome on it for me. I just don't like all that chrome. And the GPS, I could care less. My phone does such a better job that I really do not care about automotive and navigation on cars. You just get way more information off your phone. And that's what I'm gaining, is a bunch of chrome, some cool little bags and navigation and stuff. That, and I have one of these F3s in the 6-speed manual. These things are so much fun. It gets people looking. I love these things. So come get this thing. Come on now. I'll personally hand the keys over to you once you talk to the sales guys and pay for it, of course. But you can take it for a ride. See what you think. Oh, I probably should take my remote off of it too, huh? No, I'm not being an idiot and leaving the thing out of the park brake on accident. It just makes it so you don't have to cycle the key and turn the park brake off to move it. You can just move them at will. So, here's my soft lowers for my Harley. They just wrap around the engine guards. It becomes a shield. Cool stuff. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming along for the little F3 ride. We'll see you now. Bye-bye.